What's up, YouTube? Heavy coming to you, Captain Awesome's Fish Room, Jeff the Chromus Bro Vibe, bringing you a video. Like I said in the last video, guys, make sure y'all check out Aquatic Support Systems on Facebook. Link will be in the description again. Make sure you go to that page and like it. If you do not have a Facebook page, make sure you go create one, then go to that page and like it, guys. I promise you, you will not want to miss the great things coming to Aquatic Support Systems. You will not want to miss it. Go do it. Just do yourself a favor. Another thing before we get started in today's video, go check out my bros, Conway Stevens YouTube channel. Sub up to him, guys. Let's get him some love over there and get some more of his videos rocking, because that guy knows his business. And man, when I tell you some interesting videos are on the way from Conway, you better believe Hefe, because I ain't lying to you. Really cool things coming. Other than that, guys, I hope y'all are all having a fantastic day. I'm having a crappy day, which got a little bit better once I entered my fish room. But, you know, that's neither here or there. I'll update y'all on that crap that happened earlier today later, if everything goes right. If it goes bad, I'm still going to update you, and I'm going to tell y'all to go somewhere else for some service that I have. Anyways, I got some stuff in the mail yesterday. I meant to make a video yesterday. However, you know, family came home early and we went out and got some dinner. One thing led to another. We had a great time and went to bed. So sorry for that. Hope y'all understand. Those of you out there that have family, I'm sure you do. Those of you out there that don't understand, understand anyway. And let's get down to business. So I got some really cool stuff. Oh, let me grab some other stuff that I got. Hold on, hold on. Anyways, oh, I had somebody ask me how come I have this red-tailed giant gourami inside of a 10-gallon tank. Let me explain it. And you know, it's no hard feelings. It was an honest question, and to be honest, you know, I would ask the same question. But let me explain it to some folks. He is in this 10-gallon tank because he's in quarantine, guys. Whenever I get a fish from an LFS, I quarantine it. Now, if it comes from a friend of mine that I know, you know, pretty well, that take care of their fish and, you know, have outstanding water quality, you know, like a few of y'all that I talk to, I'm sure others have outstanding water quality. I just don't talk to y'all that much. But this guy's in quarantine. He has another week left, and he will be out, and he will be swimming inside of a bigger tank, I promise. So no worries, he's not being stunted or anything inside this 10-gallon, I promise you. It's more than enough to house him at the moment, especially for quarantine, guys. But that's why he's in there. He's healthy, he's strong as an ox, he's actually getting bigger, and, you know, actually, you know, putting on, you know, some just outstanding mass, and his finnage is really coming in. I don't know if y'all watched the video before, but whenever I went to go pick this guy up, he was being housed with some African cichlids. You know, poor husbandry in my opinion, but, you know, it wasn't my store. Anyways, I went to go pick him up, and, you know, he was doing okay. It's just, you know, he had tattered fins, a few rips, I still haven't learned the name of those fins there. I'm going to call them pectoral fins, the little feelers. They weren't as long as they are now, and he definitely didn't have any color on him. So, but that's why he's in the 10-gallon tank, guys. He gets twice a week water changes, so he is not wanting for anything. As you can see, he's nice and fat. Just looking awesome. Awesome. I love this fish. Anyways, on to what we got in the mail yesterday. You know, some of you guys, you know, some of y'all are nitpicky about food, some of y'all are nitpicky about the gravel in your tank, some of y'all are nitpicky about substrates that you use, blah, blah, blah. We all nitpick about something, and my nitpick thing is filtration and just water quality in general. I have a really big pet peeve about filtration. I love to overfilter, as all of y'all know. You know, all of my tanks have enough filtration in them to at least, let's see, that's at least double, okay? And if I had my way about it, all of my tanks would be at least 10 times over filtered. Meaning, if it was a 100-gallon, I'd have enough in there to filter a 1,000-gallon tank. That's what I'm talking about. I nitpick about filtration. You know, I'm a real big stickler to it. But with that said, I've been hunting for good, you know, good box filters. Now, let me show y'all a few that I've been working with and testing out and seeing which I'm going to go with. I can't reach that one up there, so, well, I'm going to have to in order to do this. But the big thing about filtration, guys, is, you know, you're keeping your fish inside of an aquarium. You know, we all know that. And, you know, what keeps their water clean, you know, besides, you know, water changes, is the filtration that you have inside of your aquarium. Now, I know that there's, you know, all natural tanks. I forget what they're called, but they're filtered with what's in the tank. You know, i.e., plants, and of course there has to be some circulation in there and stuff like that. But of course there is those. I'm not that type of guy. I love heavy filtration, and I love to maximize my filtration. And you know, this is what I've come up with. Okay, now. There is a bigger model of this, and I've been testing this out. As you can see, it's pretty filthy. I don't know if I grabbed that one that I've tested out there, but this works pretty well. You know, the flow wasn't really what I'm looking for, and as far as media capacity, it really wasn't, you know, what I was looking for, okay? You know, it pushes air down in there, goes through the bottom, and then comes out here sucking water through these vents right here. So you can see how you wouldn't get much flow out of that, okay? But it's still a great corner filter. Now, we go to Lee's Aquarium and Pet Products, and we go to the Triple Flow Large Corner Filter here. Now, this is an awesome, you know, box filter, okay? Let me pull it out and show y'all. It has, I mean, it does flow very well. Of course, I didn't grab the one that I tested, but it does flow very well. It has 3 separate areas for water to flow through. And, you know, same concept, except this one has an air stone. So, you know, it doesn't have 2 outlets, 1 inlet, 1 outlet. It just has 1 inlet that is the outlet too. And air bubbles pool, okay? They pull water through there. And then, you know, it upflows over these little overflows here. Then goes down through the filter media and then out of the top again. Now this one, you know, it worked pretty well. I like it. It's definitely a great filter. I'll still be using these inside of my setup, and the media capacity is great inside these guys. I mean, inside these little overflows here, you can put some biological media. You can put some denser foam in there, so the water pulls through some foam, then goes over, you know, your polishing pad, and then into your biological or whatever, however you want to do it. I mean, it's really versatile, and it has some pretty good flow. Now, let's go to my pride and joy box filters here. These are made by Marineland, and they're called MaxiFlow Corner Filters. And they are simply magnificent. Okay, that's... hold on, there we go. Alright. Now, this is a, you know, a pretty complicated box filter for, you know, what box filters are. But what you have here, essentially, is your base, okay, which has your upflow tube. And you can pull this off, and I'll tell you why that does that here in a second. Then you have your actual box filter, which is the same principle as the Lee's, except it's a larger surface area right here for the water to be sucked through. Spills over the little spillway there. Has these grooves here, so you know nothing can really block you know the path of the water. I'm trying to open this, that's why I'm talking funny, guys. But anyways, here we go. Now, in here, it comes with an air stone, which, you know, in my opinion is a junky one, but you know, is what it is. I'm glad it came with one. Now this is the other upflow piece that connects to that. Now if you look in here, you have this right here, and then you have this little grate here. Now what's cool about this filter is, let me get this back in there and I'll show you. Now you have all this room up top for filter media, blah blah blah, and then you have this room in here for more filter media. But right under there, you can see how that's protected by that grate, is you have more room for other types of filter media. And then you plop it right down in there like that. Okay, and then you have even more room. And then this base right here, you actually fill that up with gravel, guys. And it makes it easy, you know, it makes it easy for maintenance. So you can just lift this off. That stays inside the aquarium, so you don't have to reset it later. You do what you have to do here, and then you plop it right back on. Well, say you have to take this whole thing out for some reason. All you have to do is slide that. Your base stays in the aquarium. This whole thing comes out. You can clean it, whatever. And then, you know, you just slide it right back in like that. It's hard to do with one hand, but you get my point. And it has those grooves up at the top for, you know, to help maximize water flow. But yeah, guys, so this right here is definitely the box filter for Champions. I'm really digging it. Any of y'all out there that have used these, let me know what you think about them. I think they're awesome. I think they're going to do an outstanding job. You know, I mean, I think it's great, and the price is awesome too. So let me set y'all up right here, hoping the phone doesn't fall, and then I'll show y'all what else I got as I'm paying attention to my water changes. Alright, now this is the big bad ugly of what I've been waiting for to finish this whole air system, is the airline tubing. Now this particular tubing is made by Python, you know, the same people that make the Python gravel vac thing. And when I say this tubing is top notch, guys, this tubing is top notch. It's almost you know, like CO2 tubing in my opinion. You know, it has that feel to it. It's kink resistant and it doesn't harden. You know, so says Python. And let me show y'all how much I got. I got 500 feet. 500 feet of airline tubing, guys. Golly. Now, I did pay about $8 more than, you know, the standard Lee's aquarium tubing, which is great tubing, but, you know, I wanted something that was going to last for a long time, and I think this is going to be it. So I got that, and then I got 2 rolls of the Big Al's filter floss. I believe I got 40 feet, so I think this is 48 feet. So this is 24 feet by 120 feet. I'm sorry, inches, guys, inches. But yeah, so I got 2 rolls of that, and that's what we got in the mail. So all I got to do is finish plumbing the PVC inside this room, and then we're going to start drilling. That's going to be the next video. That's going to be drilling and tapping the valves to start hooking up the airline tubing, and then we're going to be ran straight off of air. Now, for the first few weeks, on a couple of my tanks, I'm going to leave the power filters on them. You know, as far as the tanks that don't have sponges in them already. But the tanks that have sponges in them already, like that one is just sponge anyway. But the power filter will be coming off of that tank and that tank to start off with. And I'll put a sponge in there, and, you know, we'll get everything set up. It's going to be awesome. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Again, guys, make sure y'all go check out Aquatic Support Systems on Facebook. Like that page. Hit them up, because great things are coming, guys. Great things are coming. Make sure you check out Conway Stevens' YouTube channel. Make sure you sub up to him. Let's get him some subscribers so he'll be enticed to make some